Great to see you.
Thank you.
Welcome. This is your first appearance on the Today Show,
and
isn't it?
I'm such a big fan. I've watched it in the morning my whole life, so it's awesome to be here.
That's great to know. I was looking at some magazines that I've got here. You're on the cover of every one, and what struck me
it
was
looks like my mom's living room on this table.
This is cool, though.
Like.
You got Vogue, Bazaar, W, and the Wall Street Journal magazine. So this is all very different.
Yeah, Wall Street Journal was for my dad. He was excited about that one. But yeah, it's amazing. I get to work with, the people that I've looked up to my whole life, and people ask like, what's your favorite cover? But each one has so much experience and such a story behind where we were shooting and who I was with. So I love them all for different reasons.
The story goes that you and your mom had kind of a 5-year plan, that when you started to model, you decided what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
It seems like it came true in about a year. And people call you that phrase that they use too often, I think, it girl.
Right.
Do you like it or hate it?
I mean, obviously it's an honor to be called that. I think that what's something that I've just really paid attention to is just being someone that people like to work with. And I think that if you really touch someone on a personal level, then they'll be the ones that are fighting for you the next day at a meeting or pushing for you for a certain campaign. And that's just something that I try to stick to.
You have probably learned by now that not everything written about you is true.
Right.
All right. So let me read you something I read. Okay. She's still nice, responsible, and respectful.
Oh, thank you.
Is that true?
I mean, that's what I do make a conscious effort to do that, so I hope so.
Yeah, Savannah walked up and said hi. She came outside and said, she's so nice.
Oh.
She really is.
Thank you.
Hang out with some pretty cool people. What was Halloween like?
Halloween was really cool. I think we were all working, so my friend had just a little girls' night at her house.
Just a friend in general?
And,
You're going to do that to me? Yeah.
We had chips and guacamole and pizza, and I had a really, really intense costume plan, and then I was like, maybe I'll save it. So then I found a Cub Scout shirt in Japan at a vintage store, and I made a costume out of it.
That's cool. Creative. There's another, that'll do, I'm sure your Instagram followers, 25 million, are going to love that picture. There's another picture that caught my eye. Can I put a picture up of you that was taken, I believe, yesterday in the streets of New York?
Oh.
All right? So now you're walking. Now, you know from watching the show, I am a germphobe.
Okay.
Look at your coat dragging in the streets of New York. Do you know what's in the streets of New York?
This will make you feel better. The coat came off the runway already dirty, right? So it's long. So I got it as that piece. Then I walked across the street for coffee. I only walked across the street. That's literally the farthest I went all day yesterday.
Because there is not a dry cleaner in the world that is good enough to sanitize that jacket or coat.
Right, but it was already dirty, so I was like, I either don't wear it or I just do wear it.
Let's talk good stuff, all right?
Okay.
Let's move on. You are a brand ambassador for Stuart Weitzman, great shoe designer.
Thank you.
You created these for all the right reasons. Talk about it.
So yeah, I started with doing the Stuart Weitzman campaigns, and then I also am a huge supporter of Pencils of Promise. I've gone to their gala since 2013 was my first one, and Stuart Weitzman now has a partnership with Pencils of Promise where he has made a financial commitment to building 3 schools, one in Guatemala, one in Ghana, and one in Laos. And so my boots come in 3 colors, and proceeds will obviously be part of that fall 2016 commitment to building the 3 schools.
Well, that's called an it girl doing right by the term. I think that's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
What are you going to say to your 25 million Instagram followers about your experience here this morning?
That I love this show, and I'm so excited that I'm on it!
Gigi Hadid. Gigi, it's great to have you here. Thank you so much.